Hi, welcome back to Coping Interventions with Praggatti. Today I'm going to reveal my very first coping style. But before I go there, allow me to talk on what is stress for just a few seconds. Well, whenever me and you try to focus so much on our past or try to control our future, that's when we create stress for ourselves. Like, so if it is all about past, we will keep on thinking and overthinking and brooding and kind of ruminating on things like what went wrong, what people said to us, how we could have done what we did not do, why we did not say something which we always wanted to say, why we couldn't show up, and many things on these similar lines. And similarly, when it comes to future, despite no certainties or sureties, we are always trying to control the outcomes. That's what is the real cause of all our stress. So being in the past or being in the future, both of them is not going to help us. Then what is it that's going to help us? Well, that little window between the past and the future is going to come to our rescue today. And that's exactly where our first coping interventions is going to come up. And I'm going to suggest that today. That is called mindfulness based stress reduction, or technically MBRS. Well, MBRS is the ability to be able to be present in a moment with all your attention, energy, and focus. This is also the ability where you sit with an emotion, how discomforting that may be, with all your attention, energy, without much distress or distraction. And while you do that, trust me, you only find that your abilities to be able to acknowledge it, to accept it, goes up. That's what the whole idea of MBRS is all about. Well, there have been enough researches which go on to prove that MBRS has been super helpful when it comes to stress, distress, as well as anxiety. Anxiety is one of the current trends which so many people are suffering from. But if we can be mindful, we can actually take care of anxiety and manage it far more better. There are two important reasons why mindfulness is actually being preferred by many across the globe. The first reason is we cannot control our negative emotions, the amount, the intensity with which we experience them, but we can definitely control how intense they are for us, and if they are too intense for us, how we can actually dilute them. When you are being mindful, when you are being present in the now, in this moment, without undue attention to past or future, you're actually creating that dilution and that solace for yourself from the negative emotions. The second most important and very, very robust plan of action from the whole idea of mindfulness is self regulation. Self regulation, yes, that is one of the beautiful skill that each one of us must possess, especially in this time when things are absolutely uncertain and sureties have gone for a toss. Self regulation is the place from where all rational decisions, great problem solving, productivity, and creativity take birth. So, this is how mindfulness can be super, super helpful for you. But then, while many people have actually adopted the mechanism and they are swearing by it, there are still many others who feel they are not cut out for it, who feel that this is something which is not their cup of tea. Well, honestly, I have been there myself. I have believed that mindfulness is not for me because my mind was always in the thinking mode. My mind was always talking and either traveling into the past or the future, and I did not have time enough to do any kind of sitting with this present moment because I was either brooding on my past or planning for my future, which I thought one of the best productivity mechanisms, however, only to be proven wrong. Well, so if you belong to that tribe, well, I'm no longer there. I've shifted. I have shifted to mindfulness for last some years, and I'm super happy to experience the grace of this coping mechanism. But if you are still stuck in that limiting mechanism, if you are yet to explore this beauty, uh, and you want to break through, I have a few little suggestions for you, something very simple and mild. So you can start small, you can stick to it for a considerable period of time, and you can gradually build up the kind of time you spend to be in the now or to be in the present. The most important thing here is most of the people think they are failing because They feel there has to be a right way to do it. And while they engage in it, their mind is supposed to be super quiet. Well, both of them are absolutely wrong. And these are the things which there's no right or wrong around mindfulness. What you do is you sit with that emotion. In case it's a painful emotion from the past or it's an overwhelming emotion from the future, both ways you just need to sit with that emotion and experience it, give it that kind of respect, and you'll realize that you not only acknowledge and accept the emotion, you're able to find out a way through that emotion, which is extremely liberating. And I think the kind of emotional freedom that you experience, I cannot even tell you in words. You've got to be doing this to experience that. And most importantly, all you need to do when you need to be mindful is sit in that moment and try to bring your mind back whenever it wanders, either to the past or to the future. It has been trained like that, so it'll do its job. Your job is to bring it back. So I have been using certain meditations and from Mind Valley as well as Silva method. But if you are keen on that, I will be very happy to share the links in the comments below or in my videos. Do have a look at them. But if you want to go simple, small, and slow, all I can suggest is take your time, but do come to it. This is one of the most beautiful places of existence where you are not fearful of your future, where you are not ruminating on the past, because none of them is going to help you. What is going to help you is how you treat this moment, how you experience this moment and make it even more glorious for yourself. Till I see you next week, all I need to leave you with is mindfulness based stress reduction. Go for it, try it for a week. I'll be more than happy to listen to your feedbacks in comments, and good luck. Take care.